Hello and welcome to Sim.bc, where it right now is 17:55, and yes, I will say that it is 17:55 because I kind of take pride in saying that it's 17:55. Have I said it enough? If you didn't notice, it's 17:55. As you might have noticed, I got some critique today on the channel from me mates. They were saying that, oh, why are you always saying that it's too light outside or too dark outside? Well, because it's establishing a personal connection at the beginning of the video. Why, just say how I am, right? How is it in my environment as of right now when I'm filming this, when I'm recording this? Because you have no reason to know, right? You have no possible way to know what the context is actually like here. So what I'm trying to, is providing some form of personal context to what I'm doing when making the video. Something I thought was kind of charming and interesting, but I guess it can come across as tedious and irritating as well. And moving on to the watch then, and these hard cuts, by the way, we are going to segue into doing something about those hard cuts, by the way. The time, well, that was something that I started with back in Bordeaux. We're talking like, what, August? Somewhere around late August, early September was when I was starting saying what time it was when I was recording. Now, to starting off, why I was saying that was based on, well, I need to show off that I actually record on the day that I'm actually saying that I'm recording. Even though that made no absolute sense, because even though I was displaying my phone at the time, once I, later I've changed to a Photoshop, what can we say, structure around the video, that didn't actually really say anything about the day that I was actually recording on. You could go in and change the direction and the date in the phone, and I can just magically, making a couple of different videos on the same day that will be rolled out over the course of the week. However, as we are all about structure here, good or bad, we're working with it. And I thought it was kind of an interesting relic, so to say, of the past. Something that has shown how far we've gotten, but still applied to the roots of where this channel is coming from. Even though we're not in the millions, billions of views per video, it's still something that I thought was kind of interesting. It's still something that I thought identified the different videos. And when you're going to watch through all the different videos, is one of the concepts that are, contact, or so to say, concrete. They're always there, they're always constant. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Constant. And that makes it so that you can compare those different parts of the videos with later videos and see, oh my days, the structure and the performance and the quality and the, I don't even know what more to say, the content maybe has actually improved over time. Okay, maybe not content, because you can actually say that it's the same content. Anyway, mates. So that was just meeting some critique. What is this video going to be about? Well, if I haven't included it in the title yet, which I think that I have, so you probably already know, even before I knew, it's all about setting up tomorrow's video. Now, most of you will be like, hello, wait a minute. Setting up for tomorrow's video? Oh, that's a cheeky move. You always seem to do that after a project. And yeah, that is kind of true. Now, I've been working through the project of What is Evil. We barely as of yesterday reviewed it and said, now we're done with it, we're done with Evil, we can move back into economics. And we're going to, but as you probably know by this point, when I'm close to an SNR, which we arguably are, right? It's Thursday, it's not that funny to start with it today, because I will just give my pre-thoughts and then we will move into the first point, just to have a bit of a break, and maybe shoving in some other ideas on Sunday, a chill Sunday video, and then moving on towards Monday and keeping up with the project again. So I thought, why not just wait until the SNR is done and throwing something else in between. So a thing that I've been working on and wanted to work on for a very long time now is editing, the editorial process, especially this, when I'm moving from one camera angle to the next and back and again and back and again, with just a couple of seconds in between, because I've heard, apparently, those kind of hard cuts make it so it's more unnerving than pleasant. It's more of a weird transition, so to say, than it is a interesting transition, which is obviously something that I would look to evaluate, establish, and make something better out of. So it's something that we're going to look at. Why am I saying that I'm introducing next, or rather tomorrow's video? Well, it's for two reasons, right? First of all, I'm going to break the mold, going to break the fourth wall, going to take it all down, When I was beginning saying how I was trying to show off how I was recording one video a day, except for when I went to Amsterdam, I think, and some other day, because I actually pre-uploaded over those couple of days, and I think that's happened like, what, 2-3 times by now? But anyway, I'm going to do the same thing for tomorrow. So when you're watching tomorrow's video, if I tend to have the same clothes, yeah, on me, don't say, what a filthy pig he is, yeah? What an absolute knob he is, walking around in the same clothes, in the same environment, with the same setting, with the same lighting. No, that's probably because I'm going to record that video in approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Because tomorrow's video is going to be all about me trying to learn editing process. Yeah, and I've been talking about this before, and I think that it yields some form of interest and some form of results and some form of progress every time. And what I'm talking about is, well, especially when we were moving into the DSLR, when I was trying to implement a, what should we say, mal in Swedish? Some kind of structure around here, yeah, with the Photoshop, so some form of Photoshop structure in the video. Also, when we were trying to change between these two cameras, yet again, the hard transition. Also going to try and work on some transitions in between. Maybe it can be maybe it works in iMovie directly. Maybe I need to put it into Premiere yet again, even though I actually failed horribly the first 2 or 3 times that I tried that, or it's probably actually more, but let's just not account for them. And I hear what you're saying, yeah, because you might be saying, or you're probably saying that, hey, why are you recording today and not tomorrow? And my argument for that is because I have a lot of things to do. I have so many things to do. And as you've said previously, is that, well, you're working with your thesis, you've done that every day. You're usually researching an article, yeah, or researching a video, so that's kind of going to be the same time management, right, that you're going to focus on actually editing, you know, try to learn editing and actually edit and, you know, you make the edits basically. So what is the thing that you're introducing here? Well, first of all, it's a Friday, one of the 3 days when I'm actually working out, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have a bit of a structure there, yeah? Trying to schedule my life around those things, so I actually have some structure each and every day. To pile on to that, we also have some assignments. You might be saying, wait a minute, assignments with a thesis is crazy, I know. But we do actually have that. We have an entire course rolling besides the thesis. Actually 2 courses, but one of them is finished, and this is the last course of university. Woohoo! That's the good news. The bad news, though, is that, well, just give me a second. I need to look through this book. Now, this might not look that big, even though it's bigger than my head, but look at the thickness of that. I could kill someone with this book, yeah, or sorry, unalive someone with this book. YouTube's new algorithm, we gotta go with the flow, yeah, gotta keep the lingo with the bingo, pingo. I don't even know where I'm going with this. But anyway, it's quite a substantial book that I need to go through. And as you see, I'm putting in some notes in here because these are all the really important stuff. These are relatively important stuff. And down here we have crucial stuff. You know, there is actually a difference. Go in and look at the word definitions and stuff. There actually is. So, that is my rationale, so to say. That is my reasoning for why I'm not recording tomorrow. Because I think that the time it will take for me to usually record, even though it's approximately setting everything up, actually recording, going to the standardized, so to say, editorial process is about an hour. I think I would need that extra hour, even though it's only an hour, tomorrow to actually put into the editorial idea, the editorial process, put in the time, put in the effort, you know, all of that good stuff. And we're going to see where it leads. It might, worst case scenario, yeah, just be a regular video with nothing edited in it whatsoever at all. And you all will be like, well, that was kind of crap now, wasn't it? And I will be standing there and be like, yeah, it kind of was a big failure. But hopefully, best case scenario, gonna blow your socks off with tomorrow's video. It's gonna be all different angles, yeah? It's gonna be all different spins and everything. I don't even know why I'm doing all of this, because it's not gonna be in this video, yeah? So this is just going to look stupid, but I guess I'm looking stupid more often than not, unfortunately. Especially when I've heard that people are skipping halfway through my videos and then asking, what is he talking about again? Even though I'm actually including that in the top here or over there. I'm not really sure. You know, it's like mirrored everything for me, yeah? But actually, I'm trying to include it. Well, now you can't see it, sorry. I'm trying to include it up here somewhere. But now we can go back in here and talk, actually. Because this is also kind of the hard transition, that I'm trying to transition between 2 different things. And somebody said, like, oh, maybe you should do that when you're displaying something. Well, the problem is that I'm actually kind of never displaying anything. That makes me feel like I need to, like, do this. Shoving up a water bottle every time I want to, you know, stick to that camera, yeah? Just be, woohoo, hello. Well, as you can see, I'm displaying this water bottle, so I might as well talk about it, right? kind of a feedback. But please leave all the more comments in the comment section below. We're here to try and grow as a community, yeah? No, wow, a community. Might be a bit of a strong word with 24 strong people, yeah? But we're trying to grow as a channel. I'm trying to grow, learning more stuff about this because I have an idea, yeah, for the autumn, yeah? Here we're talking long-term planning. I have an idea for the autumn of 2018. You know, post-graduation, post-summer, all of that good stuff. Post 365 videos, what I'm going to say. And I think that I actually will take the opportunity, yeah, to talk about that in the upcoming video that I'm going to try and edit. In that case, even though it might not turn out that edited and that good, it might still have some relevant content in it. And if it does actually turn out to be a splendid edited video that didn't actually need any content in it within its own, because it's so amazing to just look at, it's going to be like the 20 out of 10, yeah, on a rating scale, you know, video of all time, because it's going to be good content, fingers crossed, and good editorial stuff, that fingers crossed again, I guess. Well, there are lots of bets on this video, yeah. I ain't gonna try and bring your hopes up, but this is, yes, as I said, bit of a serve for tomorrow's video. Hopefully it's gonna be all good, all fine. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna look like a bloody idiot. But as I said, I'm kind of used to that as of now. Yet again, if you think this is cringe, you're looking at me, and if you know me in reality, you know, in real life, IRL, as stay cool kids say, just imagine me standing here talking in front of my computer and a camera in my own room out loud. At least I'm not outside doing the same thing to my camera where people can actually see me. April Fool's will you for that. But I realize now, in hindsight, that maybe it was just I who was the fool. Anyway, mates, have a nice day, and I'll see you in 20 minutes, but probably tomorrow. Have a nice one, mates, and I'll see you more realistically, or you will see me tomorrow.